That's true. Well, greeting cards aren't much anymore.
Yeah. Were they more common in the... I guess there was more physical mail, probably.
Yeah, that's the only way you could tell someone congratulations.
Yeah.
You couldn't just tweet it at them.
French email.
Schrammbles versus MrMoggy. Schrammbles, 16 wins, 6 losses. Incredibly good record.
Yeah.
What's the record now? I have no idea where Schrammbles is in the bracket.
In losers, I believe.
Okay, so this is 19 wins, 7 loss.
I think that's better.
Probably better. I mean, got higher win rate.
Well, 3-1 is a 75%, so yeah, that's very slightly better.
Very slightly better. MrMoggy though is now 4-1. Is that what I was seeing on that past races history?
Yes.
4-1.
Oh, that's better.
It's even better.
Yeah. Whoa. Better wear
your. Yeah, it's an 80% win rate.
Better wear your.
That might be better win rate than anyone who has a card for this very moment.
Yeah.
So true. So true.
Because what's Andy's win rate? That's the only one I could see contesting.
Andy's, I can pull up Andy's match real quick. Hold on.
Because he has much fewer losses. The losses just don't happen.
Andy is like 93 or something crazy. Hold on.
It's insane.
Here, let's have a quick look on Andy's card. 91.
Andy's 91. Okay.
I mean, it's higher right now because Andy also has some played matches.
That's
so
true.
We do have to add 3 matches to that.
That's like a 92%.
Yeah.
If you go back to Schrammbles, that's a real sign. That's a real neon sign that Schrammbles now owns.
Apparently stopped working already.
Yeah, but it looks really cool when it works.
Well, we got the picture. That's the important thing.
That's the...
Yeah, MrMoggy
it's really
has
good
his
though.
business
The lines are all in the right spot because you gotta think about where you put the stuff on those type of signs. And like design it so it all connects together.
The eyes are a bit creepy.
Don't call it out, Reese.
If you don't look at it too much, it's fine. But if you pay attention to the eyes, it becomes a bit weird.
I think it's good regardless. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I played this. Sweet. Okay.
We got some matches first. That happened.
Yeah.
This is the genre of game is one that we do not have an MT. I've never ever seen one in MT. So we'll see what happens. Maybe there has been, and Exuna will know. Having the MT annals in his head.
I don't know the exact genre.
Schrammbles lost in Lovely Planet Remix. I think when you see good players this far into losers, it's important to see what they lost at because it shows where their strengths are. You lost me?
And who they lost to.
Oh, and who they lost to, yes. Well, Calco is interesting because you think of him as a 2D platformer, but clearly has a lot of skills. Lovely Planet was an FPS.
Mm-hmm.
A weird FPS though, where accuracy is over everything. Like it's nothing like Doom, like we had Gun Gods, which is a lot like Wolfenstein and Doom.
Hell yeah, Gun Gods. I watched that VOD, and I should have been there because there was a lot of unclearness.
That was pretty clear, but Captain Drake lost at Glyph, which I think was a puzzle, or I mean, MrMoggy lost to Captain Drake. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much that really says. If that's a weakness or just you lost to one of the best players that we have. But Glyph was a puzzle game, I believe. Oh no, ball game. Oh yeah, that's the one where you're a bug and you turn into a... Yeah.
And we got that Ice Climber jazz.
Volcano was a really difficult game that MrMoggy beat Plombo in. MrMoggy won at Gun... had a really good time in Gun Gods, actually. 18 minutes, which was slightly slower than like our best, but was better than most of the people who would ever race the game. And better than everyone that day. It was a double. She's got some strong racers. I believe Schrammbles also won in their Cuso Grande match today, so might have some racer fatigue. Hopefully that doesn't affect things.
Schrammbles did eat the post-Kuso ice cream, which may or may not be the same as the pre-empty ice cream, so should be ready for this match.
Who started the trend of the pre-empty ice cream?
Schrammbles. It's a Schrammbles tradition.
Schrammbles eating ice cream is just a constant state.
Like poppin' corn, Schrammbles and ice cream. Yeah, so this game, none of these games reveal anything about how this one will go. I have to say.
I'm curious about this game now, because let's check this paste bin out, this entry, see exactly what genre this is.
It's, so this is a game of execution, but also one of paying attention. The characters will say things, the goal is constantly changing, and you need to be aware of what your goal is in any given level, and be able to visualize the space that you're in.
We had a game about paying attention, it was called Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
I don't think this is quite the same genre.
This is a little different than Where's Waldo, I would say, but it is on the... It's a similar skill. The big thing, yeah, you gotta be on. You gotta be 100% on to get a fast time in this game, I will say. So, I don't think cats can hold a cup like that.
It's like glued to the paw. It has no choice.
It's unfortunate.
It has no choice but to hold the cup.
It's been surgically implanted. It's an awful stock photo. Indicative of animal abuse.
Yeah. More like evidence.
Yeah, we've had... Well, we did Where's Waldo this year, Boney.
Yeah.
So it's not banned yet. But, I don't know. We played Vicky Spotter casually, one of them. And then we did, Where's Waldo was kind of weird, though. It wasn't just hidden object. You could, like... I don't know. It was really fast-paced. There was, like, a bunch of stuff you had to find, and it only gave you kind of a small area to find it.
It's really fast-paced. Dota pros
Compared to a
couldn't keep
hidden
up.
object game under normal circumstances, I would call it fast-paced. A lot less fast-paced than, you know, any other genre. No, sometimes puzzle games can be pretty slow. The last game we had on there was pretty fast. 40 levels in, like, under 30 minutes. Pretty fast. I don't know if I would totally agree with that, Boney. It is in a sense, but you need to often visualize the space that you've been in and remember where you've been in a lot of different video games. And I think that the ability to fully take in everything, even in your peripheral, would help a lot in MT for a lot of games. You could see enemies coming at you further away. Yeah, that is the one thing. It would be difficult to say, these are the skills we're testing. I feel like it's a shorter list to say these are the skills we're not testing. Well, I mean, as long as they're related to playing video games. There are a lot of skills that aren't video game related, that aren't played, that aren't tested in MT. Is luck a skill? No.
I don't think luck is a skill. Not even
Getting good enemy RG is a skill.
Not even that.
It's been heavily debated throughout the years. I believe we've settled on the side of luck not being a skill that is tested in MT. Yeah,
Check
yeah.
it
If you
out.
want to test luck, you just join Reject Tournament or Giant Troopa, and there you can test luck.
Yeah, check it out. We have a game. It is planes.
It is a licensed DS game.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
who does hunk?
We made it. There's actually a lot of stuff in the pool. I was kind of joking that it would be a licensed DS game, but then here we are. No, there's no enemies to fight, Boney. I'm sorry. If I remember correctly, you don't fight any enemies, but you do have to fly through rings like Superman, and you do have to go to specific spots in the level and deploy, you know, paint and like water and things like that. And if you kind of understand what's going on, you can almost get to the goal before it even shows up on your map and kind of be there. But the levels are all big square sandboxes, and what you have to do depends on the context of the level that you're in. They're also not that big, because it's the DS. I guess it is kind of like Pilot Wings. I would say Superman 64 is an apt comparison. There's a lot more talking in this than Superman 64. Oh, really, Myth? I don't... Did MrMoggy start?
No. MrMoggy got readied, and then I was like, are you at the right spot? Like, giving him a nudge in the right direction, and now he is, so we're ready.
Perfect.
As soon as Schrammbles ready, we're gonna go. I like how he said sorry. I mean, I don't care. It's your time.
I tested this when my brother was visiting, and he said he watched this, and it was one of the worst movies he's ever seen. So, he said it was so boring and forgettable, and his friend was, like, hyping it up that it was good, and he watched it and said it was just horrible. So, yeah. No, this probably doesn't have much... It has the characters from the movie, for sure. And they're beating the whole game. They're beating the story mode.
I mean, they're like more to the game. They're like skirmish.
I'll be honest, I didn't check. I thought that, you know, an hour of this game was enough. But, yeah, it does end somewhat abruptly. Maybe they ran out of time. They were just like, well... There's like someone who steals your identity or something. We'll see if we can pick up on the story. There was something going on, but I was skipping the cutscenes, obviously. My understanding is like somebody pretends to be you and causes a bunch of trouble to make you look bad. But then it seems like nothing really comes of it, so I don't know. It just kind of ends. Like maybe the bad guy got away with it. I think the final level you're playing the villain. I was confused.
Got 20 minutes
Alright,
to
here we
fly
go.
through this ring. We did it!
Boosting too long will make
Get
you
it.
overheat. So once
It's
you boost,
minutes or 20 seconds.
I need you to fly through.
Oh, those are
It's
20.
definitely minutes.
Yeah, it's
Now,
20 minutes
you
at the
can't
time it
turn fast
disappeared.
enough. Use your brakes. They'll help you make tight turns.
Yeah, it was 20 minutes. I don't know why there was such a 20-minute timer.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh. I thought we died.
Schrammbles speedruns Pilot Wings.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That could help.
I don't think it'll help that much. Schrammbles is establishing you can land on the sea, not just land on the land.
Yeah, most of the levels are on land, though, so that he'll find that that's not useful. But, this, I would say, is one of my least favorite type of games, because it's just... You're constantly losing your opportunity to do what you want to do, Schrammbles. You're cutting it close.
Schrammbles knows what he's doing. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. If I remember correctly,
Fly past the point
the
and wanna
default
turn back
settings are
quickly,
that up
do a
is up
180
and down
turn.
is down,
Trust me.
which is
Quite a
incredibly
job.
difficult
Now,
when
try a
you're used to
180
playing
turn.
games where they're the
All right.
opposite.
It does have in bold if you want to have
Okay,
inverted
next up
control
is a
select
loop.
options.
Go for the
But
somersault.
Yes, and I did do that because inverted controls for me
Do a barrel
is
roll to the
100%
left
necessary
and then to
playing
the
a
right.
game like
Guys,
that.
I want to hear the guy
I
talk.
want to see you do a barrel roll.
Do a
Now,
barrel roll.
Do a stunt. The red arrows will guide you. Just fly.
I want to see you do a barrel roll. Yeah, that's gonna be the new meme.
Time
Let's
to
get the
practice
Disney
some
Planes meme out there. Trample's off to an early lead, but there's a lot of game left. Here, I can get our test times. They're not short.
This is one of those entries with a lot of notes in it.
Yeah.
Show me
didn't
what you
even
got.
read them.
That's always worrisome.
Try to destroy that target.
Bonk. You just kind of stop until it lets you through.
That is one of the notes, I believe. There's generally no penalty for running in terrain. The camera might just freak out a bit, so it doesn't seem like you can really crash at all. You'll just hang here.
Bonk.
There's also a quite useful note, which is early on in the
This is going for the inverted controls.
Yeah.
Makes out will be a slight time loss, but we'll probably make up for it in the long run.
I like it.
Hopefully.
Just being more comfortable.
I like it. I'm also a fan of adjusting
Okay,
mouse
okay, kid,
sensitivity
grab-
in FPS games.
So we can see the
Disney
lower screen, and it
Great,
does
you've
mention
got the
that
blaster.
your objectives are usually going to be these
practice
glowing
shooting
blue
targets.
dots.
Get more ammo.
Yeah, more ammo.
Okay. I said in my testing comment, the last level you play as the bad guy and ruin the main character's reputation, and then the game just ends. So, looking forward to that. I was 6 minutes slower than Myth, so obviously you can make up time somewhere. I don't really remember ever losing,
And
but
make sure it's
some of these levels are
destroyed.
annoying. You
Try
have to
to
shoot
destroy-
targets sometimes, and it's like, I don't know. These aren't my type of games.
They
Myth
also
got
seem
40
like
minutes.
pretty big levels, and just navigating yourself between all of your objectives efficiently seems like it could make a big difference.
Yeah, it's traveling salesman. Like if I were Schrammbles here, I would go out to the furthest away one.
There's unfortunately no altitude arrows on these mini-maps, so it can be a little hard. I did not realize Schrammbles was so far above this target.
Yeah. So then that center gray one is kind of like where you need to return to often. You do have an arrow on your screen.
Yeah.
I know.
Schrammbles wasting the bullets. That's a little bit troublesome. Has to fly back to the river and get more. Maybe? Or
No, not
here's
this
the ammo.
one.
Okay, here's the ammo.
The river. This is like a paint gun or something.
Oh, okay.
This is Disney. You're not killing anybody here.
Good
You're
going.
just painting
Looks like you
things.
destroyed all the mines.
I think there are mines.
Wait,
I
you gotta
really.
make
Time to get the water blast.
To safety.
Looks like you need.
World end.
Okay, here's also
Oh,
a note in the
Schrammbles
basement that you have to
Use the
go
water
to the
bottle to
river
put
when
out
it
the
says you
fire.
need a refill.
You run out, get some more
Yeah, I
water
didn't
from the
read that
river.
note in the
What are you
pastebin
waiting
and
for,
lost
eh?
a bunch of time. That's probably part of where I lost time.
Mhm.
Because I was like, what the hell? Where am I supposed to go? Because it's pretty unclear.
Yeah, it did cut to the river when it was giving you that text, but I assume if you're mashing through it, that's easy to overlook. Doesn't seem like it held up either of our players, thankfully, though.
Yes.
So they'll be moving on smoothly.
Put that fire out. Oh no. Schrammbles is having a bit of a spray and pray approach. It's alright.
It's working out, has enough
Yeah.
ammo, is judging that accurately. It's real important. It's good that you have this ammo meter on here and you can judge, what's it called, exactly how many shots you can afford to waste.
All right, here's your goal.
Yeah, mashing boost instead of holding it is not something I did. Schrammbles is pretty smart. Can probably tell if it makes him go faster because maybe you get the boost back.
Nice.
Like you don't use it up as fast. Might be something that you only want to do at the end. Yeah, you gotta pick up these tractors. You gotta bring them back. In the Cars and Planes universe, tractors, even though they're the same as cars and planes, are animals. They're like cows. I don't really know why, but you gotta pick them up and put them on the hill.
Do you think Lightning McQueen has car insurance or life insurance?
It's hard to say. I know in that one scene in the movie, they were working on a car's undercarriage, and he was embarrassed about it.
So that orange part at the bottom is the boost meter, right?
Yes, that's the boost meter.
Okay, okay. MrMoggy is now going for the inverted controls as well.
Yeah, this is, I tried to play a game, it was like not this game for some reason. I must have been on my own time, I don't remember the context, but I was trying to play a game that didn't have inverted controls and I just like could not play it.
I remember my only struggle with inverted controls in something like this is with Kingdom Hearts 3. You'll switch between like free-flying sections like this, where I definitely wanted inverted controls, and then like locked shmup sections, but it keeps the inverted controls, so like even though you're on a 2D plane at that point, if you press up, you start moving down on the screen, and it's so hard.
Oh no!
It's like changing
an awful idea.
every time that you had to like do one of those sections.
I'd heard the prop.
Okay, so yeah, there are time limits, but you should never be bumping up against
Yeah,
any of
rescue
these
those.
our
Nice work,
racers
Dusty.
at least.
I forgot to close the barn door. Ooh, wait. Nice work,
So this is
Dusty.
really similar,
Now
but you just
faster.
have to not hit the
Now get
tornadoes.
that fine machine
They don't
in
move,
place. Roger
so it's
that,
not so bad. Yeah, so unfortunately, like, this was, I saved a little bit of time here because I was like, well, I'm probably going to have to bring it back to the same spot. So I was already going toward it before it popped up. Yeah, the rare still tornado.
Keep going, son. You're really saving me
Very
here.
dangerous.
Now get that tractor to a safe spot.
Yeah, Schrammbles is
Are these
destroying
the
it.
gold coins floating around that the Paceman mentions that make you invincible?
Great job, Dusty.
I can't really
take
tell
good
what
care of
colors
that
these
one.
are.
It says bronze coins are worth 10 points, emblems are worth 50. I don't know why you'd ever
Gotta
want
love
points.
that. Oh,
Why?
I think
I don't know why that information is
These
included.
definitely look more like coins.
The red coins that look like a plane
man.
give you
there you are. You
like
little
infinite boost.
senseless.
Okay.
Dusty, please bring my girl back to a safe
I
place.
didn't go for any of them, but Schrammbles did in the last level. It looked like it saved a little
I
bit
don't
of
know
time.
how
No,
I'll
it
ever
says
thank
right here where you
Thing right
need
there,
them.
try to get.
Pete,
It says you
it
need a
looks like
certain
the
amount
weather's
of points to
getting
unlock
worse.
the next level.
I think the whole town may be in danger. Hang on, Dusty. I might be able to
Oh.
help with my new invention. Go to the airfield and get my T-Tornado fire. Get your what?
Where does it say that?
T-Tornado fire.
In the basement.
You're a farmer.
I
It's
did not.
important to have
I didn't know
hobbies,
that.
Dusty.
I
Come
was
on,
fine.
pick-
Yeah, it does say you're probably fine, but then I guess in case
Okay.
you aren't fine, it clarifies how to get more points.
it.
Big points.
Gotcha. Now let's see if you really
Nice.
work.
Schrammbles with
Take
the
out
blind
those tornadoes.
gun grab.
Okay.
Can't
Oh yeah,
wait
this is the
until-
tornado gun. So what you could,
Gotta love that.
yeah, D-tornado fire. You can shoot it into a tornado and it just disappears. It's pretty sweet.
Nice.
I think they take multiple shots though. They shrink each time.
Yeah.
It really worked.
They stay just as tall, but they get skinnier.
You did it, Dusty. Boy, we all
You have a lot of ammo for this, so it might have limited range. Yeah, it looks like it does.
If Dusty had...
And there are more stages than just this farm.
That's
But obviously the first few levels are on the farm.
for
and we're back on the farm. I think this is a race.
I must avoid those tornadoes.
It does give you an awkward time on this stage, so... Or wait, unless it's just continuing from the last one.
Oh no! Schrammbles got tornadoed!
Not really a big problem, though.
It's easy for you to say. You didn't get sucked into the tornado.
You didn't really get sucked into the tornado, you just kind of did one flip and then came out.
Yeah, just kind of clipped against the side.
Well, at least it's not snowing.
I also know Schrammbles, and he tends not to mind the jank. So I'm sure he's embracing the fact that this is a fully 3D DS game with really scratchy voices and kind of funky controls. The controls actually aren't that bad. I have a feeling they had this engine for some other reason, whoever put this out.
It seems like you do have a lot of control over your plane. Like, a lot more than you would in probably even a better game than this. Just because this is not really how flying controls.
Yeah, you can turn on a dime.
And, like, accelerate extremely fast. Oh, fails the mission.
Mission? That's gonna be huge.
Yes. Well, it'll put them back on pace with each other, because I think MrMoggy's just entering this mission right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schrammbles missed the last ring before the finish. Had to turn around, and that was just enough for the AI to overtake him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's adopted some sort of secret identity whose name is El Chupacabra, which means the goat sucker in Spanish. The mythical Spanish beast who eats goats. I guess, like, not Spanish, Mexican, Latin American.
That every time I visit Prop Wash Junction, there are tornadoes.
It's an animal you can hunt in the Red Dead Redemption DLC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They put a chupacabra in it?
Yeah. You can
Great.
go and kill it.
You can really just stop in midair.
Yeah.
Schrammbles
Well,
using
like
this
planes,
to adjust for
right?
some of these rings. Yeah, just like planes.
Okay.
You do not twirl, L2. L2 twirl.
Oh no, Schrammbles is getting tornadoed. It's alright though. I mean, it seems like he's going much faster. This is an over 10-second improvement. Has cleared it, but now it's slightly behind MrMoggy. That's going to be massive in this game.
Yeah,
certainly
considering
cleared
the rate that Schrammbles had been clearing those levels, can probably make up this time much, but definitely has to make this time up now.
Too fast, too field.
Yeah, we're in the city now. Is this the one where you're like a taxi? No.
I think you're a plane.
Oh,
You're like a
Victor,
glider.
you are so tired.
Well, yeah.
Goodness. Oh, this is
I think
We're always a plane. But there's one where you have to pick up people.
There.
There's one where you have to pick up people and put them at their destination, and it's like a
Do you
huge
like just
thing.
like tractor beam them like you were doing the tractors before? And also by people, do you mean cars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait, you don't have a good.
I mean cars, but because there's so much verticality in this level,
Why do they have
the pain-
sidewalks in this
This
world?
one's not so bad though.
Who's using the sidewalks?
So these arrows are like boosters that send you immediately in that direction.
Yeah.
You have no chance, Ripsinger. I only wish there were more here to witness my victory.
Wow, Schrammbles making up time.
Also had faster menuing.
Turns out it.
Desert cleanup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why you were stuck boosting Myth, because the arrow is like a booster. That's good. Okay, so you have to smash these billboards just by running into them. It's fine.
Do you have to boost into them, or...?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, so...
It's certainly
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible. Go back, go back, go back.
You do have to boost into them.
You can boost into them from behind, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, Moggy missed one too.
Oh,
Oh, another one.
PS! There we go. Nice, the wings will take them out too.
Yeah.
The billboards are nothing, they're paper.
Down, down, down. You're too high. Ooh.
Billboard.
Okay, that worked.
Just it's fine. No.
No, no, go back. No, you missed one.
Something to keep in mind about this game is there is no health. Just time.
Oh, dang.
You don't really have to worry about anything that you do, really.
This sucks.
What a statement.
Maybe it would be better if you just go like 2 times on each of these rows.
Yeah, so there's one still back there. Hopefully Schrammbles remembers it. Nope,
No,
does
it's not.
There's not.
No, there's nothing on the
Schrammbles
minimap.
right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is getting hard. Oh!
Yeah, I would have skipped over that one and tried to. Thankfully, you can do a complete 180 very quickly.
Hey,
Yeah, just like a plane.
You can do an
Just
Immelman.
like a
Immelman. That's what this is called.
Yes, this... And not only that, somebody is screaming at you the entire time. You can barely hear them because it's the DS and the voice samples are so bad. It's quite a game. This one is important to actually take the optimal route, because if you forget one and then go back and get it later, you're way further away from this magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here you have to pick up batteries, which I guess are magnetic, I don't know. They might be. And then you gotta put them into these chargers. We're only getting bits and pieces here, so I don't know exactly, why, but you're a different plane now, for sure, than you were before.
Who put this
But yeah,
battery
I mean,
here?
if this is what happens in the movie, it seems reasonable that it wouldn't be very compelling, but I haven't seen it.
The power should be up in no time.
Oh, good. A little risky on that last battery. Yeah, the soundtrack sounds like Star Wars. It absolutely sounds like John Williams. I don't know why.
Hey, Skip.
Oh, are we at the jet now?
Oh, he did a barrel roll while holding the battery. It went above. That was awesome.
We're a jet now.
Yeah, we are. It doesn't control.
You gotta
particularly.
shoot this thing first.
Cool.
Cool. Pew 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 pew.
Sweet.
I think you just have to boost through it.
Ka-ching.
Maybe not.
I guess so, because shooting it doesn't work.
Booyah. That one is
Boosting
cool.
almost didn't work, but then it did work. So good enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This could be unfortunate.
One more down.
We don't want to see another fail here.
I mean, he's got 3.5 minutes.
King.
Yeah, but well, yeah, as long as this isn't a race, and because we're skipping the cutscenes, we rarely
Am I
know the
good or
context.
am I good?
Well, if there was a race, I assume there would be like a 3 out of 4 on the
I
screen
am
somewhere.
That's true. And also probably wouldn't be a fighter jet partaking in the race, but you never know.
So,
Yeah, if you can only fail that level by taking more than 4 minutes, then I guess we're fine.
I bet some kid
Does seem
somewhere
like
failed
MrMoggy
it.
did figure this out a little bit faster.
first,
I'm just impressed that it gives you the gold medal even after skipping like most of the targets.
Oh no,
Oh no,
don't skip the...
MrMoggy missed
Oh,
the...
ring
Ring
missed.
just got a rip.
Okay.
You overheat when you miss rings. That's what it said in the
Right the
tutorial.
belly.
I don't know what that means, but it's probably bad.
I think it means you
Oh,
can't
I'm
boost.
so sorry I shattered your billboard, Dusty. I thought it was you.
Yeah, hopscotch knows.
How cool am I?
Oh. Yeah, so Schrammbles overheated there and couldn't
Touched by
boost.
greatness, crop hopper.
What made it work? Just gotta chop that thing up with the propeller, no big. We're destroying billboards again. It's God's work.
Just got a rip.
I wonder what's on these billboards that needs destruction.
It's this other plane that he
Oh,
hates.
this- I think this green guy's the bad guy.
The only one left smiling today.
Yeah,
is the
how
green
cool am
tornado.
I? Yeah, you could tell because he's
What?
conceited.
No billboards left.
So I
Yeah.
think he's
Crop hopper.
I think he's destroying these because Dusty, the main character, wanted them there, or that maybe it's advertising.
No water means no harvest.
Oh, Dusty's on them. Yeah, so just trying to.
That's not good
Well,
guy
we're
talk.
doing. Yeah, what the hell? Why are we doing all these things?
Also, like,
We play as
water-
the bad guy.
Yeah, what the hell? It's weird.
This is like Last of Us 2. It's really complicated. It's got a lot of. The story has a lot of depth to it.
It was critically slammed for being such a controversial story
people-
when it came out.
People thought it was really controversial at the time. And actually, I think even it ends on like a bad note. It's a pretty controversial game. Yeah. So, yeah. Now the bad guy is getting rid of the water towers. Which
What are
I
they
don't know.
even farming in this
Yeah, I was just gonna
plane?
say they must use them for lubricant or something. I'm not sure. They don't drink it.
Well, there's coolant probably.
Yeah.
Well, he clearly said no harvest, so they're like farming. You can see fields over here, but like, what is this corn for?
Maybe they sell them to people. There could be people. Yeah, that's a good point. My wife is saying maybe it's like biodiesel out of corn. Okay, now we're Dusty again, and we're gonna clean up all that nonsense that bad green plane did. By oh no, now we're clearing the river. He must have dropped some junk in the river off screen, so we're gonna take care of that. Yeah, people are kept like cattle. This world, the more you think about cars and planes, the worse it gets.
Really?
I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
no, the bridge is solid.
Through the train, the bridge.
I'm pretty sure a plane would not be able to fly with a snowplow at its front.
Not good. Oh, smash! What's next?
What? Because it's blocking the propeller?
Another
Well, because
damn
of the aerodynamics of flight.
I don't think a plane can fly while it's in contact with the ground either, but
knocked down and that river's gonna flow.
you're underestimating Dusty here.
Dusty's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Woohoo!
Dusty's
That
really
felt
good. And actually,
Those barns look
Schrammbles, it was
really
pretty
run
impressive.
down,
Stayed in the
Skipper.
water the whole time.
Why
Made it
don't I give him a
happen.
coat of paint?
Now we
while
need
I'm
this
here?
paint gun. We
Good
need to
idea,
paint the
Dust.
barns,
The neighbors
I
will
think?
appreciate it.
Hey, Skipper, thanks for letting me take time out of my practice schedule. I don't want to go while folks could still use my help. Time to find...
I'm really surprised it didn't like use
off
the
to
bottom
paint the
screen to
town
give you any
blue.
subtitles
Time
for
to
this
think of
extremely
paint
scratchy
sprayer is
dialogue
really gonna help
the
me
entire
spruce the
game.
barns up.
Legitimately, it's like you need to hear it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's helpful to know what it is, but at the same time,
Painting
it's just
barns?
nasty.
No sweat. Where's the next one?
Yeah. So he's just got to paint the roofs. The sides are fine. I guess the roofs go all the way down to the ground, so.
Those barns will
And I
look
guess the
great
red
in
ones
blue
are
color.
fine too. We're just worried about the ones that are gray and we're making them blue.
Only a
And
few
this,
barns
the
left
paint
to
gun
paint.
does not have
Stopwatch
ammo.
Junction will be back to its former glory.
Good boost
Yeah.
management here.
Yeah, Schrammbles is really, I think, picking up on really learning this farm stage. I don't remember if there's more at the farm after this or not.
Myself.
Air Force Juan.
Hey, Bob.
So I think here you play as a character named Juan.
Here's your...
There's
yeah.
also a stage with a note in the basement. You do not need to hit the pins on the mines. Anywhere will do. Just hit them a few times. We'll see
Got
when
it.
that comes up.
Yeah, this one's really cool because the water is modeled in much the same way that that like the hills are. It's really weird looking. Everything about this level.
It's like in a mountain range of water.
Yeah.
That's what the horizon looks like. Oh man.
Hold on, my friend. More fuel is on the way.
And we've got the fog of war out there, showing you that that's the edge of the level. Um, I don't think the map has any scaling. No, are the aircraft carriers alive? What a silly question. Of course not. Oh, does it have a face? I didn't even notice. It must be. I don't know why. Must be a lot of living vehicles in this world.
This water almost looks as good as the Mystery Ghost wait screen water that I spent like 5 hours on.
Oh, look at that though. I bet you weren't expecting that.
It's a huge man. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a
these
plane in
mines
the
are
background?
What is that gigantic plane?
What the hell? This world is crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So this is a good note in the basement because I would absolutely be wasting a minute trying to hit each of these things to peg them in.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice. Yeah, and I assume those mines are also living beings, but no longer. Yeah, Schrammbles is just killing this.
Yeah.
the grand finale.
There's a lot of levels left. I mean, there's a lot of game left, but we're more than halfway through the goal for sure. There's. So is this the one? What is the goal here?
What is a cool stage?
One of the levels in this Chinese section was by far the worst level for me.
You can thank me now.
Don't forget.
Yeah, this one is pretty bad. You have to shoot these these like fireworks
LL.
oh
no.
at those targets. Oh yeah. No, yeah, you have to do a trick. You have to do what it tells you to do. Now this isn't the hard one. The hard one is later. Yeah, Myth is right. The final level here.
What happened there?
like-
Schrammbles just kept doing the input it told it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, was that the wrong thing?
That's right, but you
Oh, this
just do
time
it
it
once.
worked.
Yeah.
You do it once and you wait.
Do a
And be
barrel
patient.
roll. Too slow.
Yeah, Schrammbles needs to chill.
Yay!
I think it's probably doing the wrong trick for the next time, and it's like buffering.
He just guessed the right one? That's pretty good. I don't know if it's random or if it always does the one you left off on. So yeah, you have to do this every time you successfully do one of those firecrackers shoots.
I think he just needs to
And,
wait after doing a trick.
Yeah.
No, stop spinning!
It's working!
Yeah, this time it's working. So you can only do so many at once. You can only do 5 at once, so maybe he was just trying to get the cycles right. 'cause he can finish on this group.
Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop. It's the Schrammbles motto.
What a guy! I'm really quite good at this.
To be fair, if you saw a plane doing this quickly, I'd be impressed.
With a rocket the size of it, the entire plane.
Yeah, it's just like a giant firework. Seems like an anciently constructed Chinese firework.
Unfortunately, they forgot the matches.
It's way too dangerous to light fireworks with matches.
That's what I told them. Maybe you could get a flare.
So
and
until
help
this
them out.
dialogue ends, Schrammbles just kind of has to guess where the goal is going to be.
We just got a PSA. We got told it's too dangerous to light fireworks with matches.
Oh, fair
How
enough.
would a plane even light a match?
Get those
Carefully.
fireworks.
Okay, yeah, so this section is also not great. Just this whole level is a mess of stuff.
Lovely.
Schrammbles is doing a pretty good job, but I find it was pretty difficult to keep track of the different elevations of these things.
You know, this is quite
Oh,
fun.
we got shot. We're going down.
No, none of that here. No fighting in planes.
I mean, we're getting shot by the cannons that we ignited.
I hope everyone's
You,
enjoying
you,
this.
you cannot take damage. You can run into the walls, you can run into the ground, you're just fine. This is really low. Oh, nice, coming in.
Wow.
I was gonna say coming in hot, but it's actually going really slow. Coming in cold.
Come on.
Come on, boost to the gong.
I think Schrammbles thought that was going to be the end of the level was spreading up a skip.
Yeah.
But that's what they've been, like, both players have been doing that. What? He didn't even boost through the gong. He bounced off the gong.
I don't think you can go through the gong. You just need to boost into the gong.
Alright, we did it.
Moggy's doing pretty well at these trick segments, though. Only tricking once. Don't think that's actually a time save, but...
Wow.
It might. Because you don't have to wait for animations to finish.
Yeah,
In case
sometimes
it's waiting.
sometimes it only triggered on, like, the third one. Because Schrammbles was mashing L so hard.
Oh, here's the crazy taxi level.
Nice.
I think. Yeah.
We got the
Go find
magnets,
a
so probably.
Go
So
find the
basically, you
passenger.
pick these guys up and you bring them somewhere, but they're hard to find. Because some of them are on top of buildings. I don't know how they got up there.
Oh god, this timer is fast!
You gotta do a trick while you're carrying the passenger.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were getting a taxi ride and the taxi driver was just like, you know, start flipping the car.
Yeah, so when you do tricks, it keeps the timer, it like moves the timer back up. So you can get more points.
Go find a
That time not doing the
Take
trick.
him where he wants to go.
So you can get the,
Drop that
basically,
video. Join the
yeah, you can
view.
finish this level quicker in fewer cycles if you
Two barrel!
do the tricks.
Go find the
Schrammbles
passenger
isn't about it,
and
though.
take him
Did
where
a
he
lot of
wants to
tricks
go.
on the last level is all tricked out.
It's all tricked out. That's a 200.
Finding these two hundos,
That's
which is
big
good.
points.
Pick up the pace. Let's see that speed out.
Do a loop! Oh, all the way back to 200. Do it right before the finish. Whoa, whoa, no! What?
Oh no!
Maybe
The
you could,
Icarus system?
you could just wait until you get another prompt, maybe.
Oh no, stuck in the bridge.
Alright, one more.
Oh
God.
Do this no
Ah.
matter what. Oh.
This plane is stalling.
It's on top of the building.
Ah,
just riding up the side of the building. Let's go.
yeah, how did it get there?
Drop that pity off.
Yeah.
Well, the faster
This
I
game's a
go,
lot like
the
Spider-Man.
shorter
It
the
really
ride.
makes you feel like a plane.
Uh,
Oh no, missed
Oh,
it.
it
I
didn't
don't think it's
count.
gonna be able to make it.
Has to make this one. Oh, that's good enough!
Another job
Nice.
done by the old Joel.
Mission complete.
So that's it.
Yeah, you're unlocking these characters for, I don't know, multiplayer, I guess?
Yeah, the skirmish mode where you kill each other.
If only.
Pri-
Oh no, Moggy, no, no, what are you doing? Oh no, missed the cannon.
Yeah, this is much more similar to my experience with this level, what's happening to Moggy here. Schrammbles made it look easy. I mean, and I guess overall it is easy, but it's...
Oh no,
There are challenging
Schrammbles
aspects.
do a loop.
Ooh.
Nice. Do another loop.
I'm losing seconds. I don't have.
I
thought
appreciate
these were
what's comfortable
balloons.
going way past the targets. You're in position that you can line up the flip back.
No time to check for light leaks. I got targets to bring.
He forgot one.
Time to show him what I got.
Guy has like anxiety or something.
I can't be shy on the throttle if I want to bust those targets.
Why do you say
Your
that?
camera's way too close to your plane here. I
can't
feel
be
like
shy on the throttle
you,
if I wanna
you
bust
don't really
those
have a
targets.
lot of peripheral
The clock is
vision.
ticking fast.
Yeah, this
No
level's
time to
weird
check the
because you
light.
kind of come
I got
out of the
targets.
ground and dive through this cave. It's making it work.
Oh yeah, that challenge was a piece of cake. Remember,
Oh, so close to the power sprayer, I think it's called.
Oh,
Whether you're like
it
one of
goes
these F-15s or you're...
It has to be like doing circles around it just out of frame.
Just go somewhere else and turn around, yeah.
check me out. Oh yeah,
They actually got
Rock
Val
and roll.
Kilmer
You got
in this
brains.
game. That's awesome. It's probably just the people from the movie. They said, "While we have you here,
Target
can you
acquired
say
and-
some lines for the DS?"
Can you
game?"
say these lines and then we'll add like
I'll take
1,000 layers of
Hope somebody
compression
saw
on them?
that. Check
Yeah.
me out.
So this is one where you're actually shooting moving targets.
Yeah, but you're only painting them, you're not actually...
Hey fellas, I
Building
think you
them.
could use a bit more color.
Sure.
What do you say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, why would you kill them?
Well, obviously they're doing something bad, we're not painting them
Booyah!
to be nice.
I blazed through that cord.
I think we are.
The next cord of oil is gonna taste like victory.
Nice. Was able to do that really quickly. Wow. MrMoggy with the 2-hundo,
You
doing the
make
tricks.
Has to do a loop. Nice.
rally.
I like how he dropped him like 20 meters off the ground.
Yeah.
That
He's
car is
fun.
dead.
I want to know how they got up.
Oh,
on
we're
top
back in
of the
China,
building.
is this the last one?
No, this is not the final. Are we back in China?
We're back in China.
Yeah, this is the final level.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're the bad guy, and you go and vandalize a bunch of stuff, and then the game ends.
To be spot on if I want my plan to work.
Ha 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 ha.
I like this guy.
After I paint myself orange. That's where the fun
You
will
empathize with the villain.
Yeah.
You're-
begin. It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait for Maurice to put on an Andy
get
costume and try and sabotage his reputation.
I show up to his stream and I just do like, oh, what am I doing? I just walk left instead of right.
Got him in the red tide.
Like there's a sign that obviously wants me to double jump, but I just don't get it. I just keep jumping once and trying to climb the wall. Why is this not working?
You could submit games under his name and like make really bad paste.
Oh yeah,
things and-
I'm gonna submit Enchanted for the DS.
Look at me. That's right. I'm your favorite.
Say like
boy
controls
wannabe
controller
hero.
and just like stuff like that.
A, B, X, Y, D-pad.
You just name the things that are on the
Finding these. Oh wow.
We got it!
Okay, that was impressive. But
Coming in hot.
like finding the right height for these things is really annoying when you're so close.
Yeah, this level's horrible.
But shoot! Oh god, that was close. Almost didn't shoot in time.
Okay, so I can see one of the other targets up there, but not taking it right now.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot! It didn't work. I'm gonna assume he
You
shot.
didn't get it.
More left, more up, more right. Oh no.
He can't hear you.
Oh, it worked! Oh,
Yeah,
it's just.
so-
Oh, this is a really big one.
Yeah, there's just 4 of them here. That's like half the remaining ones.
Yeah. He's colored himself the same color that Dusty is. In order, and then drawn his own, like, Dusty on this
I
graffiti.
think it's just 1. Or maybe?
No, it's 4. It's gonna make one
Okay, it
big
is
one.
4, yeah.
Gonna make
Yeah,
one
it's
really
4.
big Dusty. See?
It's like
Yeah.
Jet Set Radio.
Nice and clean one here.
Oh no!
Wow,
Oh!
you're so close.
It wasn't close
range!
enough.
What?
Nice, got that one.
Whoa!
Ow.
Ow!
Just don't worry about walls.
Oh, that was it.
Got it!
Was
Mission
it?
clear!
Wait, that's it? That's the game?
Continue? Okay. You're a prankster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some... Inside?
A lot of cutscenes.
Donor!
Oh no. They must have run out of time then. Why is that the end?
I know it ends bad. It ends with you sabotaging the main character's reputation, and then the
And then,
game
like,
ends.
And then there's just like 4 cutscenes where apparently they just resolve everything.
Yeah.
Probably.
They must. I mean,
Imagine it's just everyone bad mouthing Dusty and then the end.
yeah, but man, I can't believe he would do that.
Dust-
And then the game is just like, well,
Dusty
man, I
went
can't
into
believe he
hiding.
would do that.
He was never heard
And then
from
the
again.
game is-
Yeah, can you explain what the plot was, please?
So I have in my tester notes. I said, haha, the last level you play as the bad guy and ruin the main character's reputation, then the game just ends. So,
I mean,
as far as I know, that's the plot. I could maybe try and find a plot summary.
They must have run out of time.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it's a rush job. This is also an incredibly late DS game. I believe it was released in like 2011 or something.
Yeah, this was also released for
2013.
this was also released for 3DS.
Wow.
Okay.
I had to look pretty long to actually find the DS artwork for this, and not 3DS.
So maybe what they did is they just like cut it off. They were just like, well, this is as much as we can fit on the DS cart. So we'll just end the level here. Anyway, Schrammbles, great race, great game. Do you feel that your Pilot Wings knowledge helped with this?
no. This game
Excellent.
does not control well. I don't know if
No.
it was the emulator or just the game, so I'm gonna blame the game.
I think it's a game.
Because like it took like an extra second for like the game to acknowledge, oh, you wanted to go left.
That's sort of strange because it also looks like you can turn way faster than you can in a typical like flying game.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, cause like
You really don't have to like keep moving at all, just like planes do. You can just stop and run along a wall and just climb it.
yeah, you can just like crash into a wall multiple times midair.
Yeah, and we have MrMoggy doing that right as you say that. Yeah, no health.
You kind of have to do it to hit these targets because you have to be on like inside of them to get the paint to register.
Yeah, the paint hitbox is awful.
This game's awesome. What was your favorite level?
I mean, I think it was just like, hey, let me break all these billboards of the main character. And you know what? Let's just vandalize the town at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
then
the store. I might as well burn it down while I'm here.
yeah, we were relating this to Last of Us 2, where you play as both sides of the conflict, and it's kind of to see it from the other character's perspective. It's got some meaning there. Yeah, I think this is really ahead of its time for sure.
You had some trouble early on. You got an early lead, but then you tied it back up when you failed the first race stage. I guess the only race stage.
I didn't expect the tornado to just continuously hit me.
Yeah, because the first one you grazed, it like barely did anything.
Yeah, because like I did a wide berth, and it's like, well, what's the hitbox on this tornado? And I just could not tell. And so when I hit the tornado the second time, I was like, oh great, this sucks.
Donner.
Yeah, we got a Donner from MrMoggy. Yeah, so it was pretty close. You about tied Myth, and I got 46 minutes. So I don't know. I guess I just got stuck on something. Actually, I didn't look at the pastebin note about going in the river. That was part of it.
Yeah, I did that immediately in that level, and it's like, no, just collect the thing first.
Hello, MrMoggy.
Hello.
What do you think?
What are inverted controls?
Inverted controls makes it so up is down and down is up, I think.
I know what they are. It's just I thought normal was inverted and inverted was crazy.
I know. You actually both switched mid race.
Yeah, sometimes it changes depending on like just who the developer of the game is and which one they want to call which way. Because it's whatever they consider the default is normal, and then the other way is inverted. So Good luck.
I know plane games for me are impossible to play where up is actually up. I cannot visualize it. So yeah, you actually both ended up taking the time mid race, so you don't have to worry. That was not that wasn't a deciding factor.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I was a bit disheartened. I saw one level was called the grand finale, and I was like, oh, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm done. It hasn't been done yet. And then there's like 3 or 4 more levels after that.
It's really funny. I didn't think about that.
I saw that too and thought, like, no, there's 3 more missions after this. Why would they have 3 more question block missions? This is bad naming convention on the game's part.
Yeah, I agree. Also, something that Pastebin was talking about needing certain points for a level, but did that just happen?
Yeah, I never noticed that. That was pointed out to me, and I tested this, and I never even noticed that note. And I think it's fine. You must need it at some point. Schrammbles did fail a level by losing the race. That one time that you raced, Schrammbles failed that.
It was a race?
Yeah, there was a race.
It was like the 5th level where you are on the farm and you play as the guy with the cape and you're going through rings. That's a race, technically. I don't think you can see the other characters, but they're there, I guess. Did you appreciate the subversive story of the villain winning at the end?
Yeah, so that's why I was worried. When I saw that guy was the last level, I was like, oh no, there's another batch of 4 or whatever after this, isn't there? Because I was almost about to give up at that point, if it was. But yeah, it was a interesting story. Won't someone think of the farmers?
Say what?
Oh, I don't know. There was just a running theme of having to help farmers at the start.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we help the
story
farmers, then we terrorize the farmers.
This is.
I got really into the story. That's probably where I fell apart.
This is probably the shortest game where you play as like 4 or 5 different characters. It makes it difficult to keep track of things. I mean, we are skipping the cutscenes, but how good could they be, really?
I mean, they're not cutscenes. It's just like some old plane, like saying, like, "Oh, back in my day, I remember when this plane shot some paint at a house. It was good."
Yeah, but was that the real story though? Because he was talking for the good guys and the bad guys. So is he like a mastermind playing them off against each other?
He's the Tom Bombadil of the Planes universe. Just comes and goes, has no stakes in the matter, just is like, well, whatever.
But yeah, when this first came up, people were like, "Oh, cool! It's like dogfights." I was like, "No, none of that. There's you don't shoot anyone ever except with paint."
No. One time you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have to shoot paint on a plane, the classic.
Yeah. I was unable to hear. Do you remember why you were shooting the paint?
No.
No, I missed that.
Well done. Regardless, great race, both of you. Pretty close times. Yeah, Schrammbles actually speedruns Pilot Wings, but was saying that's really didn't help.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think I've really played any plane games. Like, nothing semi-recent, anyway.
Yeah, when you speedrun Pilot Wings, you never use the plane. So...
That would make sense then. Next match, Schrammbles is up against Blade Twin Swords. Or perhaps the band BTS. as discussed last.
We actually played each other last MT.
Who won?
I did, and I don't think it should count because it was Metal Slug. So it didn't really display either of our skills.
Well, hopefully we get a bit of a fairer one this time. MrMoggy, this was your first MT, but you have a very good record. How many? You had like 4 wins. 4-2 is pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Definitely like to come back next time.
Yeah, well, and we'll have some tournaments in the interim and stuff, and Yeah, stick around. We're going to restream the races, but I think that that's it for today. Am I right on that, Maurice?